Whoa, 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 whoa. This was in the hole with it. This thing's got something on it. It's a two-piece button. Hey gang, welcome back. We're back at the cellar hole from the past 2-3 videos that we've been at. I found an incredible Civil War relic this time, and I'm even able to trace back to the original owner, I believe. So let's check it out right now. Nice 74, 75 signal here. Doesn't sound too deep, but it does sound nice and tight. Oh boy, what do we have here? That's looking like a two-piece button. Is there gonna be anything on it? No. Nothing apparently on it. I mean, we'll clean it up and get for sure, but this right here, this is definitely mid-1800s, this style button. Mid to late. Nice repeatable 65. What's a 65 gonna be around these parts? This? Well, this is looking pretty fancy. It's like a little ball button, but it's open works, meaning that this is pretty old, but the button is open on the inside. I've never seen one like this before. That's really cool. It's probably mid-1800s. Little 59 signal here in all this decay. This thing? It's looking interesting. It's looking really interesting. It's fancy, all right. Holy smolies. This thing is pretty old too. This is like a pewter buckle. I've not seen one of this construction type before, but the fact that it's pewter is why it rang so low on the machine. Huh, I really like it. That's a cool find. Sounds like it's just in this straw. Super shallow. So what do we kick out here? What's that? Looks like a little button. Yeah, it's a little aluminum two-holer. No wonder it sounded good. Sweet. Little button to start our day. I got a surface brooch here about 2 finds ago.
No, you goober, that was a buckle.
And this sounds like it's a little bit deeper than that brooch was. So let's see what this produces. Aha. Wow, look at this. This was actually part of this thing just disintegrated in my hands. See that? But this is a little butterfly buckle, it looks like. Sash buckle. That's crazy. We're getting a lot of good finds today. A lot of good finds. Listen to this sweet bliss. I like that. 93. It's shallow. Whatever this 93 is, it's not very deep, but it should be a really nice tone, or a nice signal. It's a lot deeper than I thought it'd be. See if I can cheat around this rock here. Under this tree root, I think, is our signal. Is this it? Oh my gosh, it is it. Holy smolies again. What is this thing? I mean, it's definitely going to be some kind of ridiculous. Actually, it looks like a brooch. It's got a pin back to it. Let's give this a little brush. Look how fancy this thing is. It's a bit damaged, but this was some kind of pin. I think this piece used to be up here. But look at that thing. No wonder it sounded like a $50. It's bigger than $50. Little 60s signal here. I like that. Get some of this brooch out of the way. Just like right on the surface. This little guy, huh? What do we have here? Holy smolies, is that fancy. Must be some kind of Victorian era hair clip. It is a fancy one. Just under the surface. That's cool. Nice 80s signal here. Pretty consistent. There's a low tone that got kicked out. Let's find that first. I think our high tone's still in the hole. What is this thing? Huh. Unfortunately, the face is missing, but it's got this pin back to it. It probably is some kind of button slash brooch. That's an interesting find.
Upon further inspection, this is an employee badge for General Electric. Perhaps one of the residents here worked there at one time. Maybe we'll find some clues along the way.
This is a 90. Sounds pretty shallow. Very consistent though. All right, I see whatever this is. What do we got here? This looks like a pocket watch back to me. It's got some scripting on there too. I think that's exactly what that is. Let's compare it to the other piece of the pocket watch we found here. This is a solid hitting nickel signal, but it's it's hitting as high as 63. Let's see, between a couple roots here it looks like, and there is a little something there. That is part, I believe, of a pocket knife body for sure. Maybe more off the back here. Whoa, 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 whoa. This was in the hole with it. What on earth is that? Hold on now. This thing's got something on it. It's a two-piece button. That's an eagle button, guys. That looks like a Civil War eagle button. We're gonna clean it up right now. Looks like there's a lot of gold gilt left on this thing. I don't know if this is gonna be general service or what. Oh boy.
Doing a little research, I discovered the 13th Artillery Regiment was mustered from local gentlemen. One such man named John Miller, at 32 years old, was stationed in Norfolk, Virginia, probably manning an artillery battery defending that area. He was actually the neighbor across the street. I think this button was his. What do you guys think? Comment below.
There's something there. It's just loaded up with signals. Super choppy, but might be a button or something. What's that? Not a button. This thing should have rang cleaner than it sure did. We got a fork though. Just goes to show how masked some of these signals are down here in the holes. There's definitely something here. Whether it's iron or something cool is to be determined. Big root here. I think it's under the root. All right, it's out. Should be in my hand. Oyster shell? No. Hey, look at this. It's more of that chain. More of this chain. Interesting. These are quite a ways apart. We'll take it. All right, this hole I just got a huge piece of iron out of, but in the soil with it was a 61. Let's see what our 61 signal is. Hello, we got a nickel? Do we actually have a coin for change? Yeah, a little buffalo nickel. Sweet. So this is really our first old coin of the hunt. We'll definitely take it. All right, I'm getting this signal here. Move some of this junk. Could be just falsing off this root, but let's cut a hole and see if it is. It's out and it's a 90. Sounds awesome. I don't know. I don't see it yet though, so we're gonna find this one together. All right, it's this thing. What do we have here? Aha! Another little debuckle. Some silver wash still left on this one. Again, probably horse tack. A little different design than the last, but I like it. There's a faint 70 just off this hole that I dug to try and recover that gemstone. Hopefully this cleared out some interesting things. Oh, let's see if that guy, I saw something flop out of there right here. What's this thing? What we have here? Oh, look at this. We got a big old button. This one's old. It's brass backed, but it's about the same size as that modern iron backed one we found. 2-piece, so it's hollow. This one's probably more like 1840s based on the design. That's my guess. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed our time with us today. We'll catch you next week for the last hunt of the cellar hole this season. Until next time, catch you then.